So hey guys, welcome back to the Fibonacci Swings. This is episode second of week three, mentorship, and today we will be talking about how can we actually see and look for the reversals and what is the sequence of reversals in this moment. So let's go through the example right over here. First example right over here is, for example, we have actually reached out this weekly objective which was taking out this high. So we have taken out this high and we can expect price to go lower. So this is the example right over here, that what we expect and what we see in the reversal pattern right over here. So this was a weekly high will be taken out, and I am in the daily time frame to frame my bias. So we have taken out this high. After taking out this high, we can see the pattern forming. So in this pattern forming right over here, this is the example. In this pattern forming, this is a candle which has touched the weekly objective, and after that there was a consolidation of 2 days, and after that consolidation of 2 days we have taken out this high. Then you see the candle how it closes with the rejection, and the next candle was the candle 2. Sorry, the candle 3 is this candle. This is a candle 2. Sorry, this is a candle 1 right over here, candle 2 right over here, and this is a candle 3. So it just, we call it three swing formation. So when this thing happens, then we can expect price to go lower and take out our like frames, or take out our the lows which is right over here, and buy stops of fairly cap and whatever it is presented. So we take a look at this moment. So we look at price like this. So this is a reversal sequence happening right over here. So first thing first, we go and mark out the candle second and see if there is a 1 hour shift in the candle second. So this is a rejection candle right over here on the Tuesday, that makes the high of the week. Then if the bearish example, this is the open price, this is the high, and then we can expect lower prices. So here we are at the Tuesday, and you see we have closed below this area, and we have also closed below this area, and we have slightly closed above this area, but that's not very strong. Then we will go to the 1 hour time frame to confirm our structure. So in the 1 hour time frame, we can see what we can see, the change in state of delivery right over here happening. This is the change in state of delivery right over here, and there is a fair value gap presented in this area. So we can also use that swing formation pattern in this area. So we can use that. The first thing is, I will be looking at the formation. There's a swing formation right over here. This is a candle 2, and this is a candle 2 right over here. It can be the candle 2 if we get the next candle closing above this area. So I will wait for that, or just see the next candle, or wait for the 15-minute structure. So I will, in this moment, I will wait for the next candle how it goes. The next candle is slightly consolidation in this range. This is a high, and this is a low, and this is the high of this range. So what I can do is, I can wait for either take out this high, then look for the lower prices up to this area and to our main objective which was below. Okay, so I will wait for that and see how it goes. Okay, here in this example right over here, this is the example right over here. If you see right over here, this was the example. Price has actually sweep out this high. This is a candle 1, candle 2, take out the high, then close low. Candle 3, some retracement, shallow retracement, and this is a candle 4, and we got another swing formation right over here. This is a candle 1, candle 2 of the swing right over here, and we can look for the shorts where in the candle 2. So this is the example. I will wait for the next candle. 5 minute, go to the 5 minute time frame. This is a 5 minute time frame right over here. And did we got any CSID? Yes, we got a CSID right over here. Can I trust this CSID? Yes, I can trust, because we are already bearish. This is a daily time hourly change in structure. This is a liquidity sweep, and this is a structure lower the breaking of the structural low, and this is a retracement. And then I can look for what I can I trust this CSID? Yes, I can. I will just accept my risk, and also we are near the London Open, so I will just wait for price to come up to this area and pray that price should not close above this area. If it does, then I can look for the next structure. And what are my targets? First target is right over here in this area. It will give me 1:3, and I can just target these liquidities, the relative equal lows right over here. This will give me 1:3. So let's see how this pace moves on. So we have taken out our entry and see, we have got our entry right over here, then we have closed below this area, not yet. Let's see how it goes. So here in this example, the London session opened, then we have moving lower and lower. Can we get the final objective up to this area? This is how we let our runners go. I can book 90% more profit right over here, and then I can look for this area. So here we got a 1 is to 9 distribute target. So this is how we let the runners go. I will book 90% of my profit right over here, stop loss to the break even, and then let it continue and get the high RR trade. So let's open the hourly time frame and see how it was a very beautiful delivery right over here in this moment. So I will wait for what? I will wait for the New York session in the case you have missed this thing. So we can use this fair value gap presented right over here. So I can use this fair value gap presented right over here to get into the entry. So it will just make out the opposite run, just same the same formation, and let's see how it goes. Did we closed? No, we have not closed. So yeah, we have closed about this area. So and first the main target is about this area, so we can also look at this area. So I will wait for my the string formation. So let's go. This is a 7 a.m candle. So in the 7 a.m candle you can see how aggressive it was. So in the 7 a.m candle you can see how aggressive it was. Basically we are looking for take out this low right over here. So in the next candle I can expect a shallow run higher, or I can do what? I can go to the 15-minute time frame and look for an opposite run or price to came up to this area and then get on side. So this is the next candle. So we are closing aggressively and aggressively and aggressively to the lows. So yeah, so if we really want to frame our entries in this area, what we can do is after the 7 a.m. opening, we can wait for the change in state of delivery. This is a change in state of delivery in the 7 a.m. candle. So I can do what? I can get on side here. My stop would be at this high, and I can target our initial target, which was right over here, giving us minus to 3, or I can take out my target up to these lows. And after that, there is sometimes after this type of move, there are a high probability that either it should be consolidation going on, or it should be just retrace. Either it should consolidate, it should retrace, or it should just continue. These are three scenarios which can happen. So let's see how it goes. uh, the replay chart is not working, so it is working now. Here the after the what fair value gap rejection right over here, the price move higher, closes below. This was a candle second, and this was a candle second, this was a candle third, the expansion, and this was a candle fourth. And after that there is a retracement up to this fair value gap area, and now this will either continue lower up to this area, or we can take out our what, our main target, which are these liquidities right over here, and I can target these. So this is an example how the thing is going on. So for example, right over here, are we in the session? No, we are not in the session. I can look for my trades after I am in the New York session. So yeah, that is what I do for most of the time. So we are in the 4 hour time frame right over here. We got a rejection from the FVG, which is right over here. We got a rejection. This can be the candle 2. So I can do one. I can do what is, I can just mark out the CSID right over here. My stop would be at this. My my entry would be here. My stop would be at this high, and my can target these liquidities. This is a very low probability trade because we are at the Asian session. Sorry, we are off the session, New York session, off New York session, or you can say the PM session, because we are after the 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's see how it goes. Did we get tagged in? Yes, we got tagged in. Let's see how it goes. It just take out us, and then it just consolidation right over here. So this is a perfect example how the reversals happens. How can we catch using the models which I have told you. So this is the episode 2 of the week 3rd, and see you in the episode 3rd.